how they have the building will look like. And then they put it in the market for sale. Like I said the other day, Dangote only saw the potential from say why people come, they said they took this oil away. They just went and set up a refinery. Dangote did not set up a geological firm.
Hello, a very good morning to you guys. It's Daddy Chris here from SRTV desk in London. And of course, I have Abuja ready. These young women are ready. We're a little bit late. The show will start exactly 10 a.m. every day now. And for the few times I'll be able to join, I'll be here. If I cannot, you guys can understand. My guests will run the show. Yes, and as usual, let us take a look at the beautiful women in Abuja. They are beautiful, but what are they? We want to teach them some lesson in the coming days. Anyway, let me add this to the show. All right, they're already here. Why I see you guys? Let me see. It's like the system is slow. Good morning, Abuja.
Good morning, Daddy Chris.
Yeah, it's like the system is very, very slow, man. What's going on? Anyway, we'll survive. You're welcome. So how is Abuja treating you? The weather is hot, which is good. And you guys are hot.
Is it good?
Yesterday, Mary was complaining that she traveled in the hot sun that she want to cool her head. Maybe is it the sun that is hitting your head, or is the amount of things you people put in your head in the morning, or the amount of hair? You see, I know you people have not washed the head. No, water has not touched your head in more than a month or 6 months or sometimes 7 months. They know they bath the head. We bathe in the morning, we put water on the head. Water don't touch your head. How can you guys not be hot?
We always relax our hair, and if we don't relax it, there's what they call washing and setting. So wash the physical sun I'm talking about.
When you relax it, is that when you wash it? You actually relax it, you give it more trouble.
Yeah,
so the head is always hot. Why will women not be angry all the time?
You can wash without relaxing. You can wash without relaxing.
Amen. Maybe anyway, those who were watching us out there, how long have you actually put water and relax the brain? Because the brain needs some relaxation. Not all this chemical here, this here, and that's why people get upset easily. Anyway, that's not what we are here to do. There's a young girl doing one broadcaster in my place now. She's a social media influencer. I begin to follow her. She will say, "No, that one carry me come." I'll say, "Okay, what did carry you come today?" She's one clever woman. All right, listen, people. It's State of the Nation, and this is SRTV. As you know, I'm Richie from London, and these wonderful women are in Abuja. So we'll be looking at what is going on in the country today. And I want to just put some things in perspective, and it's very important. And I think what prompted me into this very discussion is I said it's our copy and paste lifestyle. And I really want us to look at this together. We copy and paste. Sometimes we don't even know what we're doing. Sometimes we do, with all the good intention, we go into some things, but good intention is not enough. And I want us, in the coming days and weeks, I want us, the State of the Nation, to look at that aspect of Nigeria and perhaps Africa as a whole. I'm going to use a very, very simple thing, and I'll come back to this. We keep copying something. It's like you have an appliance, but you don't understand the principle. By the time anything we do does not have meaning to us, it becomes useless. We see that in the way like I even talk about it. We move towards, look at it, for instance, we move towards democracy. But what is democracy really? If you see democracy in Africa, it's completely different from democracy in the West. But they say we're having democracy. Is that the democracy? What does it really mean? I know very many of you here, and I'm gonna fight the two of you this morning. You have adopted the Western education. You guys are educated, yes. I know. You went to university. Are you not confused that many of us have a degree but don't useful to society? Can you go to school? Now, the last one I saw, Mary, I'm happy you guys did your youth service. In the youth service now, they begin to teach you new skill.
Yeah, that's good.
It doesn't make sense. I went to uni to spend 4 5 months studying the course. After that, you're telling me to learn a skill. What did I go to university anyway? So we're gonna take a look at that on this show. That is State of the Nation. I'm just talking. Listen. The last one there, one of them is very interesting. I'm gonna talk about the healthcare. I know you people will not listen to me. Mary and Omar, I was not born in a hospital. I was born in my village some 59 years ago. There was no hospital. Am I not healthy today? How did our parents deliver children then? What were the system in place that will just come today and say it's all barbaric? I know when you are sick now, all you're going to do is go and take some chemicals that came from India. It's proven. Our own is not proven. We copy and we paste. You see, if we get, you know what surprised me? I was on the street of Central London a few days ago, and I saw the Chinese Medical Center. Listen, quote me carefully. Chinese Medical Center. That is not the Western, not the kind of hospital you're talking about. They have their own medicine. Maybe when you look carefully in China, in Nigeria, you're going to see the Chinese, they have their medicine. I don't know whether it has gone to Nigeria. Here, if you want to buy Chinese medicine, you go and buy it. Is there anywhere you buy African medicine in the world? How did they manage to put bed to me that I didn't die? The day that I was put, listen, a woman put to bed. Somebody brought me alive. I'm here. From that minute, I was nursed. I was taken care of till I grew up. In fact, my mom would tell me that I like starch with small salt and water, and I would just swallow. A child is growing. Now I'm talking earlier to these two women. I hope I'll be able to make sense at the end of the day, Nigerians. And one thing that I'm going to come back to it in detail, but one thing I said is I said that it's the one that even interests me most. We play global sports, but what is sports for us? See, these are the things Nigerians until you see we trying to. I think we are disoriented continent. What we have been taken away, and they gave us something new. Now, what they gave to us is not bad, but unfortunately, we don't understand it. So we just copy what they say. Oh, they say practice democracy. Now we're practicing it. Oh, you need Western education. You're practicing it. We need this, and we're doing it. You know, Omar and Mary, I want you both to tell me. CNN came to Nigeria, and they testify that the Alaba apprenticeship system is the highest incubator of successful small businesses worldwide. You know what it is? I take my brothers, he will learn work from me, and after which I settle him, he will own his own. It's the highest incubator of successful small businesses. Oh, you will not get that style. Do we even study that at all? Have we taken our time to study it and see how it is working and how we can improve on it and begin to sell it to the rest of the world? No. You know what? They're going to come and teach you about SME now. That's what they teach us, SME. What is SME? Small medium enterprise. In fact, I don't want to use the bad word this morning. We are disoriented to the extent that every little aspect of us is now confused. Now, it's like, I want to construct a bridge. They said the principle of physics is the same. Yes. But if you want to construct a bridge in Nigeria, you know our weather is different. maybe the facilities we have to build it will be different. So you will not be using exactly how it is copied there into there. You need to learn how our own will look so that it will last longer, so that they will come and learn from us. I don't understand why we will copy exactly as it is. If you even bring Julius Berger to come and construct bridge in Nigeria, what does he know about our climate? You even when you carry con today, so I tell know my weather. Has he been able to study our soil? So he carried the German system and come and put it down. So this brings us a very big one. Today I say let us start with the big one, which is education, which is governance. I think we should start with governance. And when it comes to governance, yeah, I'm excited, you know, because I don't think I want to do much on that. You see, and I'm going to say to Omar and Mary, so I'm going to throw the question back to my girls on the show tonight. What is democracy?
Okay.
Omar and Mary, I want to hear from you because the world is going to listen to you guys. Let me say, the Abraham Lincoln is the one I want to, don't give me Abraham Lincoln style. Abraham Lincoln said democracy is the government of the people, by the people and for the people. What does that mean?
Oh, you are speaking our mind already.
That is
But what does it
okay, it's supposed to be that the government, right? They are a kind of I don't know if I would say they are accountable to us because they are working for us, even though it is not like that or it is not being practiced that way. Because
In this country, in other countries,
yes,
it is
it's supposed to be in a situation whereby they are working for us. But unfortunately, we get to only see them close to us during the campaign. And after the campaign, when they emerge the winners, they become so far. And when we even complain about something, it becomes a problem. So they are no longer working for us after they've emerged the winner. And that is why it looks like we are not practicing democracy, which is very bad.
Well, that's a good one. You know,
democracy for me, well, like you said, sir, I was going to go and use the Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, yeah, I know, law student. That's what they do. That's what lawyers are teaching in school.
But you know, sir,
That one explains democracy.
yes, it is
Clearly.
for the people, by the people. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because it is supposed to be the people choosing their leaders,
Good.
the people being the leaders being accountable to the people,
Yeah.
Excellent.
just like Mary said, you know, and then working for the people, for the good of the people.
Excellent.
So,
See,
but unfortunately,
It doesn't
in this
work
part
that
of the country where we come from,
Yeah.
it is not being practiced. Democracy is
No,
not being practiced. We're not
no,
seeing
sir.
the dividends of democracy, and that is why we
Exactly.
say we are not experiencing it here,
Good.
just like other parts
So
of the
you
country.
use the big
That part
word.
of the world where you are, sir, I'm sure you are enjoying democracy.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
democracy means something here.
Okay.
You understand?
But yeah, it
Democracy here is about an accountable government.
Mm.
A government, you see, we are even calling on our prime minister to resign for something the man did not do. If in Nigeria, they will laugh over it. Do you understand? So, and just one mistake, they'll tell you to step out. And nobody is above the law.
Nobody.
You see, and a government here, they know it is in the system,
Yes.
that it is not about election. Let me explain this. This is very deep. And I've for years now. I really want to say this on this show today. Hopefully, Nigerians will learn a little bit. UK is the home of democracy. All right. They said the mother of parliament is in the United Kingdom. But young people, listen to me. Our king, who is the president, is not voted for. I mean, I don't know if King Charles might be our president. We didn't vote for him. It's their system of government that allow him to come in. It's hereditary. He inherited the throne from the mother. And we see the nice people who are going to take over, who's going to take over. We can see them. But they are practicing democracy. I want to be clear on this. America, however, they will vote for the president. So it's a two different system, but they are in democracy. America is practicing democracy. United Kingdom is practicing democracy. Let me tell you another thing. This is the thing that even interests me. And I was making an argument a few days ago about how we can include our kings in government. In the United Kingdom, like our Senate in Nigeria, we call them House of Lords. It's the higher house. So we have the lower house, which is the parliament in the UK. The higher house, which is like our Senate, is made up of Lord, House of Lords. People don't even understand. They say House of Lords, House of Lords. They don't even know where it comes from. Lords were landlords. In the United Kingdom in those days, there were some people that owns the land. They call them the landlords. They were the people that goes into the Senate. They don't vote for them. They own the land. They own the Senate. Are you guys with me? That's what we call them House of Lords. And I was asking, you know why I was confused is, I'm not interpreting this democracy, what it means. America will vote on their own, but UK doesn't need to vote on their own. But they're still in democracy. So election is just, in fact, there are two ways of getting into office. It could be through election, through selection, through ordination, like our own. We have a way of getting our own king still. We have kings.
Yes.
The way they have kings, the king chart, we have our own kings. But they came and they told us our king are inferior. Let me tell you one simple thing. When the queen was alive, only the queen was allowed to be called Her Royal Majesty. If you see all the kings in Africa, they were called Royal Highness. Now, interpret it, look at it very carefully. All the kings before were called Royal Highness. You know who are Royal Highness in England? They are the next to the king. Like the son of the king now is Royal Highness. Only the king is Royal Majesty. Now our king have said, no, we won't take that anymore. They now call themselves Royal Majesty. Go and look at the language now. If you know the language they call your former king and the one they call this one will be different. His Royal Highness is different from His Royal Majesty. Listen there. We lost. We get so many things wrong. And this is, I'm only saying this because we have reduced democracy in Africa, especially in Nigeria, to periodic elections. We don't vote Tinubu in since. He don't come, blah, blah, blah. He's coming back to be re-elected. And we think we are practicing democracy. Now, based on the definition we're talking about, is that democracy?
There's nothing like democracy. It's not there because even when we actually went to the street the other time to at least hear from Abuja residents, right? And almost everybody that spoke in that interview said there is nothing like democracy, which is the truth. It's time for election again. It's coming. The only problem is I don't know if I would say the followership are also the problem. Because when it's time for election, you see us complaining, but when it's time for election, it looks as if something else comes into our mind. Like we forget about the years of suffering and begin to do something differently. So that's the thing. The truth is we are not practicing democracy. There's no how we want to sugarcoat it. We are not. We are not even free to express ourselves in this country. That's just it.
As a matter of fact, the president came in and he outrightly made some statements that were that were derogatory to his own because he said things like I know you people did not vote for me.
Imagine.
You know, so and he said it was his turn, and then it is beginning to look like yes sir,
Even the England that were doing the king and queen
look like take it by force in this country.
They have not said it's their turn.
Mr. Chris,
maybe that's something I want us to look at one day. They
the
call
same
this,
person come back again and say he wants to come back for second time without
Is it still his
whether we like
case,
it or not.
It's still his turn.
No, this is even worse than democracy. This is not just democracy, sir.
this is civilian coup.
Honestly,
You know, when you take power by force, it is a coup. It could be military, it could be civilian. Now we have civilian coup.
yes.
Because you're taking it by force.
This is bad.
By fire, by force.
Honestly.
So you take it by force, sir. It's called civilian coup. And it's a regime. And
then
that's
as
what we
you
see.
see,
That's why they
this
are
is
so
our
powerful.
Daddy Chris, this is why some of us are complaining because as he's doing it, there's maybe someone out there that is trying to copy the same pattern of
Yes.
Oh no, of course
And
it
we
becomes a
expect that.
culture.
It
No,
becomes a
and the
culture.
problem, I'm happy you're a lawyer. It become a precedent. Oh, you
Yes,
see how it is done? What happened?
yes.
You see how
Oh,
it happened
people
last
did
time?
it and it
This is
succeeded, so
so
I'll
it
do it
becomes a
this way.
precedent.
And
And
his
let's
own
see,
may even be the
More
same
hard
harsh
time, the
on the
same
people.
pattern.
Yes, his own
yes,
may be harsh on the people than
the
even
right language,
But,
yes.
but we haven't seen Tinubu.
and they were,
They didn't answer. Did Buhari not do the same thing?
Buhari is even better than this. He said
Yes,
he was
and
bringing
Goodluck
change.
stepped down.
Buhari's claim
Goodluck
was that he
stepped
was
down.
bringing change for us. So
Tinubu came and did the same
Buhari came
thing.
with a subtle tone because he deceived us. We can say he deceived us.
Goodluck had to step down because he was so stubborn, right? Tinubu the same thing. So are you thinking that when Tinubu stepped down, another person that's coming will be soft? What makes you think the person will be soft? It's not
And,
pattern
and,
that's
and it's like these people, you know what is scary?
No, sir.
The difference, the gap between the government and the governed
Mm.
is they don't govern us, they rule us. You know, rulership. It's different from when you govern your people. Because a governance is somebody that lead us
Mm-hmm.
into prosperity. But when you rule, you say this is what it must be. That's what we have here. Because it's like they don't even understand what is going on in the society. How do you expect Tinubu to understand? It's probably too rich to understand what is going on. What is going on here? It's probably too rich to
the
understand
president.
what
The
is
energy
going
they
on.
put to
Sorry about that.
become the president, they understand.
Yes, so you don't expect someone like Tinubu to understand. He's not in a position to understand. And perhaps those are some of the things we're going through in this country.
Like when it comes to election, they become closer to the people.
You know what is annoying me is when they call it democracy.
This is my anger.
But perhaps what I want to interpret today is that democracy because you have voted in or listen, we're not even voting. You know, sometimes you took it by force, which is a civilian coup, and now we are in democracy.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the UK, if you get into office by the kingship, it's understandable. That is how you get to office.
Mm.
If you are selected, we can understand. But by the time you ring the election, it's a coup. That's against the law. But that is what you people call democracy.
So we're not in
And
democracy.
perhaps, and that's what we're celebrating. And the painful part of it, like I said yesterday, is the amount of money we're going to spend in the name of bringing coup to us. We're inviting coup on ourselves. It's an imposition of people on us. And I don't know what they're benefiting really. And for me, it's beyond my understanding. Well, if you don't want me to help you, I'm trying to help. If you don't want me to help, I walk away. I don't have any reason to fight to be in power. No way, it's not going to be in my book.
No.
Because I don't need it. Tinubu is how many years? In 10 years' time now, he's probably gone. If you live another 10 years, we're going to celebrate. He can't live more than 10 years' time. What's he worrying about? He's still gathering money. Something is, maybe it's part of those things we're going to analyze. Copy and paste. What wealth means for the white man or for the West is not the same thing for us. Who is a wealthy man? Listen, let's spend 1 minute on that. I'm going to ask you two difficult questions. If you have a lot of money, what are you going to do with it? Let's start with Omar.
If I have a lot of money, I'll first start an orphanage.
Wonderful.
I have a thing for children without parents. I would really make sure that they are comfortable.
Wonderful.
And then
Mary, what will you do? That's a start.
Yeah, I think we have same mindset, but I think I'll delve into foundation more. All these non-governmental organizations, because you see the rate at which drug is condemning our youth. I think it's because they are not well informed. So I think it's to tell them about the dangers of this.
Sometimes I'm struggling to hear you guys, so maybe it's my system that is low here.
I think
Okay.
it's your system.
So when you have maybe an organization like that where you educate them more about the illicit use of drugs, you don't just tell them to stop. You see how you can actually invest in them and make them a kind of productive. So if I have that kind of money, it's to open like a non-governmental organization. I know a lot of people might want to invest as well. You get, but it's when they see what you do. So if you say if I have money today, I'll just open maybe an NGO and help fight against this drug, because I know what I'm saying. In the streets today of Nigeria, it's affecting the youth negatively. That's it.
And we have few.
And that makes a lot of sense. So meaning the money, that is money, because the money you are looking for is not for yourself. Can you imagine? I've never seen what you said. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. 90% of the money we look for as human beings is not for us. I want to be. Sometimes I get angry. What are you putting with my things here? What are you doing with my things here? Do I really need them? They said they have a house in my village. I won't go there, go stay.
Yeah, they said.
There are some things I have, I will not even see them. Probably I will not see some before I die. Some I will not see with my eyes. Now I left some when I show me for phone. What are we working? What is wealth? So you find out that the wealth is for by nature. As human being, every word you have is for the people, you want to make an impact.
Yes.
For me, I cannot stand when I see people going to bed hungry.
You know, when I look at the situation of this country, I feel like I think it's only politicians that don't think about that.
I think they do. They do.
And I think God have a way of being sentimental with this. I think God is a wonderful person, sir. Please, have you thought about it? God is so wonderful. No wonder He said, "Pray for your leaders." I don't know what the interest He has.
Because it looks like they live long. Oh.
Is it like? Long. It is like.
What is the difference between 10 years and 5 years?
I agree. They don't think about it.
And God will not kill them on time.
Yes.
I know how many people prayed for Buhari to die in the office.
He did not die that time.
But he didn't die. It was as soon as he left office, he died. If he had died in the office,
is he still alive? Is he alive now?
No, he's not only alive, but not at the time when people wanted him to die. You know?
Termites are eating him up now. Don't worry. You see, we don't need anything.
The experience that they get from God, I don't know. They don't die.
When you think of what the ants going to do to this body when you're dead, you will learn to be humble.
Honestly.
Now, the politicians don't think about that. I think if you go there, you have to kill your conscience, because if you think about that, you will not be that brutal.
But you know, Mary, sometimes I say I want to do things for my children. My children will not even live the kind of house I'm going to live. I have now. They will drive. You know, the cars I have now, they were not made as at the time I was in Nigeria. I was in Europe before they started making them. What makes you think that the dead car you have now is what your children are going to drive? Mm-hmm. So sometimes we worry about stupidities, you know. And why I'm trying to say this is that wealth for people I see here is about that immediate comfort and being able to live in harmony.
Yes.
In Nigeria, we become a victim of our own success.
For our great-great-grandchildren.
And look, at the end of the day, we don't even enjoy the money. Maybe nobody enjoys money in Nigeria. And I've never seen one person who is enjoying his wealth in Nigeria.
The money to buy drugs, when you grow into money, when you grow into money, rubbish, they don't even know the value of it.
Yeah,
how they made it.
Dangote is not enjoying his money, because if you see Dangote house now, first go down high, pass everywhere. He's protecting himself.
Yeah, he's not that
go to the villages, those who have money, who have stolen money from government, if you see their fence, because they are scared. They can't even come out like me and go and they go take some go take some babe, go drink.
Without telling them, you'll be shocked. You just be electrocuted, yes.
But Dangote earned his money, so I cannot even compare him to this politician.
Yeah, I know. I'm even thinking, I'm using his case. If Dangote cannot have peace, who else can have peace?
Oh, okay. I understand. That's it. But not
if people come out, they go just take them.
These thieves in the name of leaders. How can they have peace when they know that they did not get the money through?
They have more trouble. They have more trouble than us. So, and I'm just trying to interpret the wealth, the thing they call wealth. I want to be rich. I want to be this. What kind of riches are you talking about? I don't understand it. Maybe I need to be educated. And that is the thing I'm trying to analyze today. That we became a victim of our own success, and it's sad. You know, it's really sad. It's not as if we don't want money. Money is good, but like today, I just want us to, because I thought we can have enough time to look at democracy for what it truly is. That democracy will mean different things to different people. But perhaps in Africa, democracy should mean the same thing for us. not the road saying democratic government of the people, of the people, of the people. But when you look on the ground, it's not government of the people. It's government that somebody, in fact, Tinubu knew that we hated him at some time. He's the most hated politician. He's the president today. He admitted. He said the children are saying the hell out of me. He knows that we don't like him. That young people don't like him. Okay, Baba, why don't you correct that? You continue in that trajectory. I don't understand. I don't. But what we have now, he might win.
Who voted Tinubu? Nobody voted the man.
Many people voted him. Be fair to them. Many people voted
very few people. He knows that we didn't vote him. We're all out.
You did not. I know. How much we never vote for Tinubu.
I had to recruit extra people.
Okay, no wonder he said he doesn't do social media. That anytime he comes there, he's always insult and insult. Yes. Yeah, I said he had to stop.
The children were insulting the hell out of the man.
It's not an insult.
Not good.
But is it really an insult when you tell someone the truth? That's the question of the day.
But with respect now, sometimes I know they drown with respect. Baba go if Tinubu watch that thing, he go commit suicide.
You know he's old now. He's old, even though they don't want to.
The things you say about the man, if the man keep watching, thank God he doesn't watch and he doesn't need to. Anyway, that's by the way. You see what I'm saying?
We need a gallant leader. That's what we're craving for. That's all we're asking for. We're not asking for so much.
And we will not understand it until we understand the meaning of democracy. If we now understand democracy, that it's not the periodic election. Maybe our king said for be better democracy for us. I don't know. The king of Jordan said democracy will mean different things to different people. You see, let me tell you this. I'm going to say this now, and many women will kill me, including these two here. When the West, they go to the Arab world, they don't go there to preach democracy. Those people have kings and kings and kings, and they don't try them. Let me tell you another thing. Arab man now in culture to marry 4 wives. West, they shut up. If I marry 4 wives from Nigeria, they go say, people married. I know this people go hate me now. You see that? You understand?
And 4 wives. I think our
culture is been taken away from us. We're going to talk about that. We copy and paste. The Arab didn't. If you come to UK, Arab girl they walk past you, you go know she cover her head. Now her culture. Where's your own?
That's true.
Look at the way we are dressed in the studio today. I expect. Do you know how beautiful you guys will look if now wear this nice Ankara Nigerian lady?
Daddy Chrissy, are you putting on Ankara? Well, Daddy Chrissy, are you putting on Ankara? Are you putting on Ankara?
I get here. Then now left you. Those are they far from home. I'm far. None of you blame me.
That's not even an excuse at all. Is there
anything they cannot wait be? There's nothing they cannot wait be for you.
Maybe I have some, but let me tell you this. You know, I have an excuse that the weather here is not the same like there. That's why you both dress like this. What is your excuse for wearing suit in the afternoon, Nigerians? Sunday heat, you wear suit. If now you both there for the naked, I only t-shirt they would wear. Come summer, come see her with the dress. Meaning it doesn't make sense. We just copy and paste. The best dress is to wear suit. That's why we dress in suit. Copy and paste.
I think this all boils down to the fact that we really need to work.
I won't do much on this because I don't think we have enough time to do this. But what is sad in all this is we are not bad people. And what we're copying is not necessarily bad. But we don't understand it.
What? Yeah.
Because if you come and copy a system of education, your own is better. Before Igbo came to Africa, it's something I always say to people, now go kill me today. Those of us when they worship God, where the language organized is in my language, not be Bible bring them. We already knew God before the Bible came. What happened to it? They came, they taught us their own, and we thought our own is barbaric. We have copied and pasted every little thing about us.
That's true.
Mary, are you saying my forefather didn't know God? Oh, what kind of God did they know? Najuju? I beg interpret them, my children. You see, until we learn that, until we understand this, we're in trouble. I'm not saying, you know why I'm happy? Every knowledge is the same. So if I see the religion of Christian, I can practice it. If I see Islam, I can practice it. If I see the African tradition, I can, because it's all way to God. I have nothing against it. But understanding what you are doing is the key. Do you understand that Christianity is not the only way to God? Do you understand that Islam is not the only way to God? So are you telling me all the Muslims are going to go to hell? Now, Muslims will tell you to go to hell if you say that word. But if they tell us all African people are going to go to hell, we celebrate it. Oh, all our juju, all our juju. Clap for yourself, Mary. Mary to up now, clap for myself. Tomorrow on Sunday when they go church. Say all the things where we get now juju. What is juju?
But is that juju or not?
You see? Mary, I will not even leave this with you because you have been, since you were born, you have been conditioned.
The Muslims
Maybe they train Peking, not the live.
No, we believe in that, but is that juju or not?
No, what you have now is what you were taught, and it's correct.
Really? It's not like that. I used to nothing like that.
And Chris, do you believe in juju?
You know, there's nothing like that.
Can you let us know why you
Okay,
don't?
I use the word juju. You see, you guys are young. You know, I grew up in a village. I saw my father practice his own religion. It's the African traditional religion. He prays to the ancestors. I can see similarities. I can see God. They call God. You know they do. They will say God. Okay, they pray only through their ancestors, and it's not different. When I go to the Catholic Church yesterday, my church here is St. Joseph. I attend the St. Joseph Anglican Church. That's where I'm going now. So they pray through their ancestors too. It's just their own ascent, our own award. No, now Mary, what is my father's own?
Okay.
My father and I, their own, they heaven. May God help us. You see, let's go into the newspaper review. I won't say much on this today, but I think Nigerians, what we really have is the culture of copy and paste without understanding what we are copying. If we had understand the meaning of going to school to study agriculture, I'm not sure say who study agriculture finish go come house enough farm.
At all.
Whereas ordinary woman for Benue, see her farm. Before we go into the next one, let me ask you for this. The informal education system. How many mechanics they out of job for Nigeria?
No.
They can never be out of job.
How many mechanical engineers are out of job?
I know lots of them.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Let's go to the newspaper review. You made my case. When I don't talk, I finish. You see,
No, we're not disagreeing
our
with you on
education system was more functional.
Yeah, I know we have other things that Chris that we disagree on, but not this one. We agree with you on this.
No, and you know the funniest thing, if we copy their own and we add it to our own, it will make our own better. But not to throw what we have completely away. We look like people floating in the world. You know, we have wrestling. All those ways we used to do sport in those days. None of them is in the Olympics because we think it's barbaric. Oyibo go bring wrestling, go Olympics. Our own traditional wrestling not get anywhere. I beg you. Let's look at the newspapers so that we have time to look at some of the things with Mary. Mary, over to you, Mary.
Okay. Start with the punch. The big story on the punch, we have Amopitans as security concern. Opposition kicks against troops deployment for 2027 elections. And here the writer says, insecurity in various parts of Nigeria endangers fair election, coming from INEC chairman. And please commence threat assessment, intelligence mapping ahead of polls. INEC partnership, biggest threat to credible election. Okay, INEC partisanship, biggest threat to credible election, coming from PDP. And still on the point, succession move, Makinde may pick Adekambi adopt ADP on page 42. We have a domestic refinance dump $3.13 billion crude overpricing disputes. and that's on page 33. Oil falls 11% as US Iran deal nears on page 33. We have a judge who case verifies medical treatment in custody, and that story is on page 42 of the Punch. And here on the Punch, we have antivirus scare triggers fresh COVID style measures on page 2. Court orders interim takeover of Silver's 9 properties on page 22. And I got 500,000 naira to bat spa workers with acid coming from suspect on page 4 and 5 of the Punch. Primaries, APC wave screening for Tinubu on page 32. And these are all the stories we have on the Punch. Nigeria, my country.
Yes, I'm interested in what do you guys think about our new INEC chairman? I've never heard
Okay,
him make
you said you never heard him make a speech.
no, because I'm far away now. You don't want to. I don't
Have
want
you
to
forgotten last year when he said he's going to deliver, right? And okay, this time around, what he's complaining about is the insecurity. You know, there's this thing that is actually trending right now that are saying maybe they should shift the election because of the insecurity in the country. But has there ever been a time that the country
And Nigeria is secured. When were we
because the last time
secured,
I
baby?
checked, the last election wasn't all that cool. So if you are saying because of insecurity, although you still talked about a kind of fraud that is happening during the election, I think maybe what he wants is a kind of to be given more time, maybe to shift the election date. But I don't think that's what will make the election free and fair because he wants a free and fair election. But I'll tell you for free that even if you shift this election to 2028, this Nigeria will know. If they don't work towards it, not
Are we going to have interim president or Tinubu remain president? And is he out of his
and
mind?
they want free and fair. According to him, he wants it to be free and fair, free from fraud, free from anything that is not in line with the election.
They gave him a law. Wait,
The question you should ask yourself is who installed Amupitan in office, the INEC chairman,
Tinubu.
which is Tinubu.
Mhm.
So what are we talking about? If
No,
just like you
see,
that decrease.
but Omar,
You install someone somewhere, you do a favor for someone, would the person not do you a favor back? The person will do you a favor
yeah,
back.
but that's not necessarily so. In the West, yeah, it is the president that will appoint somebody. But it doesn't mean that that person will begin to serve him. Oh.
He's saying that the malpractices.
It is
You understand?
it is
He's
already
complaining about the malpractices. So this thing is just to confuse Nigerians that he is actually going to make a difference.
What about the law? What about the law? Where is Amoputa? I will bring his picture.
My former dean in the Faculty of Law, University of Justice.
Okay, you see.
So that is where I will reserve my comments.
And so he had to visit the INEC chair, Prof. Draj. Okay, sorry. He's the one that visited the Inspector General of Police, Tunji Disu in Abuja. So where they talked and emphasized on the insecurity in the country. So what I would say is I understand that there's a lot of insecurity in Nigeria, but even the last election, there is still insecurity. It has not stopped. Insecurity should not be the reason why they should shift whatever election.
All those things are they're just doing it to
tactics,
make,
right?
They are just intentionally doing those things to make other people not to be balanced.
You understand?
They are just trying to if there's anything counterbalance other people. That's what they are trying to do. It is just
my take is my question, Omar. I don't know what happened to the electoral bill. They were trying to make a law so that the electronic transfer should be effective. If Nigerians, listen, Nigerians, if we could go to somewhere and you now can cash your money, the Nigerian ATM is working, meaning our electronic system is not working. How can we not transfer results electronically? Why are you waiting for that's where the fraud is?
I thought it's going to make a difference. I thought he is going to make a difference totally from how we even vote.
How can he make the difference when they have scrapped out? Have you checked?
He's talking about insecurity. Since they have been killing people, it's now he knows that there's insecurity because of election. Why is that?
Those ones are not even talks. That one is not a talk.
Where this man come from? Where he come from? Okay, where this man come from?
Kogi, all those Kogi Yoruba people.
Chairman, now your time be this.
Very bitter. You see his stomach very.
No, it's good for the world to see him. That this is the fate of Nigeria is in your hand. You see, yeah,
Honestly, I am.
for me, they should be scared.
That's
They
good.
should be scared. I don't know whether it's only me that they just scared. They should be scared because you are running a country that can explode any minute. People are not, you know, it's good that Nigerians just talk, but one day this talk will become an action.
Why is this crapping? Why are they not taking this just like that Chris just said? Why are they not taking this electronic voting?
They
Why are they not
refuse.
taking?
And it's coming out to talk about insecurity. What is going to cause insecurity? It's not
other
this.
countries are adopting, and it's working for them. Why can't Nigeria do it?
They won't even allow us to vote. Those of us in diaspora, they can't vote.
They can never practice what they are preaching. They
Yes.
can't practice it. They are just lying.
No, the truth is we don't understand it. If you see it, they just where would they print this ballot paper?
Who are they deceiving? I don't have energy.
What
to
is
wait
even
for
the
them.
work of the Senate, the judiciary? I don't understand this country. It's
Exactly.
confusing. President will just come and elect an election. How? And we are stressing and saying that the president tell me to go and vote again, please. You go and vote where? What can
No,
the poor man
we are
do
going to
right
go and vote Peter Obi. Sorry. Tinubu not vex. I don't say you don't go like our station. We are going to go. Everybody you see here will vote Peter Obi. Whether Peter, whether it they hold.
When I was under the 2023, when I was under the me and my group, my entire neighbors, all of us
Same
in
here.
that estate, we went to a particular unit, and we're all in that unit. We voted. We were under the rain, under the sun.
I even walked during the election.
So it was not funny. I was even sick.
I walked
but
during
I
the
still-
election.
Very is always running though. If it's very good to come back.
I walked during the election. It was the nice day that this woman came and gathered me that I must call the results. It's not funny. Which means the time that I was calling the result on that day after we finished, they wrote it down. If I wish I called a different result from what I called that first. What they would do to me? What they would do to me? They said, I'm not going anywhere. I must call it. Thank God. Because one guy was telling me that let's see if we can work. I said, thank God that I didn't even change anything. If I don't say APC this one, they say, Shine. They say, yeah, that's what I called yesterday. PDP this one, they say, after everything, they say everything I called is the same thing what I called immediately after the election. That was the same thing in the result, the final result that I submitted. I say, there's nothing I be upright to. These people, they will beat you.
That was all the effort from Nigerians that decrease.
Nigerians, you know the funniest thing there.
You see, this kind of a thing, he's just like a child trying to prove himself to the father.
You get,
constantly trying to be good, being good. And then you see that no effort is, you don't get any compliment from your father, or there is no improvement for all your effort. Would you continue to prove yourself to your father? At a point, you will come and you feel like, I don't tire, father.
I think that's the position of our young people.
That's the position of every Nigerian now. We are tired. Okay, how do Nigerians
but you know what? If we give up, then the people, that's what they want you to do. They want you to be tired and stay at home. I always say, do your own part. You'll be surprised. You understand? Just go do your own part. Don't even make trouble. Just do your own part and leave. You see, let them keep doing it. Even the man that stole the power, he knows he stole it. Let his conscience be there, disturbing him throughout. It may not make any difference, but you know what? When he died, because in his bedroom, every time he's had the court, I don't know about me. If I take something that doesn't belong to me, I don't sleep.
Yes, but these people have conscience.
It disturbs me so much that I don't understand. But all I say is let's do our own bit. Let's leave them to shame themselves. That's all we can say at this stage. But any other people will read the mail.
Yes, but this one has not reached Nigeria. Any day enters Nigeria, our own will always be worst. This their new hantavirus. I think it's from Spain yet. But my country, any day they say anybody tests positive of this thing in this country, federal government, they will disburse billions. They will disburse whether it's true or not. When I just saw it, I was like, let nobody test positive of this thing or this hantavirus they're talking about in Nigeria, because that is where our economy will just finish. It will just crash, because every day they will borrow. They will borrow from World Bank. They will borrow from here to cure the disease, to cure the virus. It's something happened during the COVID. That's what they will do. That's Nigeria for you. We always want to overdo things. Okay,
one. Let me tell you this funny thing before you read the news. One man came to me, he's a chief from my place, And I was organizing an event. There were so many guests in the place, and the man was just jumping from one place to the other. And I said, "Oh God, you know, say HIV day." He nearly slapped me. You see, you are very, very stupid. He said, when they take your eat that coffee, but they eat with on. That is, he said, the kind of food he eat. Go punish HIV. He said the food he eat will kill the HIV. He was so convinced. So I was begging him, sorry, sir. You are very stupid. Then to say some of the things, some of these chemicals killing us now, they were things that maybe one little thing, one helps in Nigeria will just cure.
That if somebody with that kind of mindset, even if he tends to go and run test, he will never. He will never.
We think concern now.
You understand?
Maybe sometimes that thing graphic, but when they eat they cure things too. I about that. Because he grew up with that system. Anyway, go on, Mary. Let's quickly go through your papers, and then we'll have some few minutes. We are almost out of time for.
Collected 500,000 to bat a spa worker with acid. That's what I always say. Poverty in Nigerian youth. There is poverty that makes somebody to collect 500k. Just
there are poor people with integrity.
To pour
I
acid.
beg to differ.
Yes.
There are poor people that will never take that money
to bat somebody with acid.
Yes.
You know that 500k cannot change somebody's life.
Cannot.
What's 500k?
Cannot change somebody's life.
And then you
I don't know whether I want to do Abuja.
collect that money and run.
Now 150 up that they take now. So 500k is no money anymore.
So he's just a bad person. So it's not about poverty. Let's not blame everything on poverty.
There are people that just have that. Okay, so there's this story on the Punch that I wanted us to look into. That okay, it says court orders interim takeover of Silver's 9 properties. I wouldn't catch 9 the teacher in Nigerian politics. At the end of the day, I think what happened to MFL is what is going to happen to now. So we have a lot of them that are doing the same thing, but you know, if they don't get you, you are safe.
But some of them will get them and they will still escape.
So it says that
it's all about connection.
The Federal High Court in Abuja has ordered the interim forfeiture of 9 properties linked to the former Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timi Priscilla, to the federal government.
You know, say that one are enemy. That if you look at that guy record, you know, say they good, good book.
I don't know. It's only enemies that are suffering it.
No, if you're enemy, you will get it because the governor of Delta State, EFCC said they want him for 1.3. The former governor, 1.3 trillion. He's now come and give an appointment himself. He's going to the Senate. All in the guy need to do is the camp. Why the president are not the camp? If in the camp, you are saved. You are baptized. Okay. Anyway, that's politics. I'm not even interested in that. I'm more interested in the fundamentals that we got so long.
That's so predictable.
Yes. Once you don't hear that somebody is being probed, just know that person is not with them.
He's probing the Kaduna State governor now. I was just laughing. I said this Tinubu is so predictable. I knew he was going to probe El-Rufai.
It is what it is.
El-Rufai. Before El-Rufai number one target now. El-Rufai self not good though, but El-Rufai, you don't say as a man small reach.
That is like El-Rufai.
Oh really? I don't.
No, in the way El-Rufai and my man. You know why? El-Rufai, I think there's something about that guy. He's a bigot, you know. He's just a kind of Muslim. He's a bigot, you know. And that being said, other than that, there's some element of reality in that guy. You understand? He managed to be outspoken. You understand? El-Rufai will speak it out, and you can tell that one is even if it's their cabinet, not be everything you tell El-Rufai will do. You need people like that who have some element of who have a mind of their own. Look at our Senate president. On your mandate, we shall stand. A Senate president, another arm of government, are supposed to add the checks and balance on the presidency. He's singing on your mandate. That's a problem.
There is a problem.
He doesn't even understand his
At this
position.
point, do you finally agree with those who say it is only war or fight that would do this country justice?
No,
Because by the time
I
they
think.
say the fight, by the time you push the goat to the wall, you will see that it has the capacity to bite.
But we don't want that. We're scared of that. We're not the one that said that. Good luck didn't want us to die.
Any way forward here, just like we talked about yesterday.
It's the same
We're back at
process.
it.
The
Is
same
there a way
pattern.
forward other than
There is no way
that?
forward, Oma. There is no way
So
forward.
why not take the only way out?
But we cannot be free for that. I like I said, I think something.
You can stand
It
up.
go shock you.
Hey, I beg
It
you.
go shock
But
you.
don't be surprised, though.
When I'm
Don't be
not
surprised.
just fighting for my future children.
Only protest where I see.
My dear,
I mean, what I
I
face.
go
I
fight.
cannot imagine this Amatuke declaring Peter Obi as president. This man go declare Peter Obi president.
He will not.
When I look his face.
It will be over his
Is it
head.
Peter Obi that elected him? No, who brought him there?
Amita will never.
That's what I'm saying. That people should not trust yourself. Is it Peter Obi that brought him there? Peter Obi did not
No.
bring him there.
So
normally
nobody's talking
the-
about that. This man is a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's a lawyer. He understands the law.
People brought him
Yeah.
and he'll be working for another person, or
Mm.
he will do something against
No,
that
but
person.
he has grown in his life to know he cannot be that hungry. He was a senior lecturer, right? And Omar, this guy was in your uni, right?
The professor too, yes, sir.
I feel like there's always an agreement before bringing somebody as an lecturer.
He,
There should be an
they will
agreement.
know, they will know, they will see your is it antecedents or your precedents? They will see what you have done in the past, whether you have the record of or the capacity of delivering
Yeah.
before they will give you whatever it is they want, the office they will give you. So I'm sure that Tinubu knows exactly why he chose Amupitan as the INEC chairman at a time like this. I'm sure he trusts Tinubu Amupitan to deliver for him. So, Daddy Chris, what do you think about that?
About
Amupitan and Tinubu's installation.
it's a coalition now. That's why I asked a question now. Do you see this man declaring Peter Obi president?
I
It's
think-
gonna be
Yeah,
hard.
He will
I
not.
said it today. It will not.
The possibility is zero. I don't
Is
see him declaring.
There's no hope safe for that one. All this election is just a kind of try. Let it be that they did the needful by saying they want to do election.
But I don't want to go with that mindset. I want to believe that something positive can happen in Nigeria. Nigerians are a little bit angry. I think Nigeria is divided. We're going to take a look at the three parts of the country tomorrow and see where Tinubu is not free.
It is not
Because
free.
He's scared. Actually, he's. I see. I see
the
that.
north, in the north,
Yes, he has the government.
look at it
He has
hold now.
everybody. He's still scared.
I don't think Tinubu campaign will work for north.
Still, almost all the state is not APC. These people are working. Let's see,
My dear, forget it. Those are the things they put in place to scare you and to bully you to think that okay, there is no way forward. We will not, just like Daddy Chris said, we will not fall for it.
At the end of the
We'll
day,
still do our part.
whoever they declare as the president will be the president. I hope we know.
It will
No.
not be like that.
It's not true. It's not true.
It will
You
not
know,
be.
Tinubu has,
The time
in this
will
time
come
now,
that
he
will
has
happen.
witnessed one military coup.
Yeah.
You understand? We have seen young people. A time will come, and if there will be another revolution in Nigeria, it's going to be bloody.
Yes.
Some young
what
people
I
are in the bush. They kill themselves. They kill them every day by Boko Haram, and you are telling them what is what.
Our soldiers. We have
They
died.
come back. They have nothing to show for it. They will
No.
revolt.
They will revoke.
And if I'm the president of Nigeria, I'll be scared.
They will revoke. Why wouldn't they revoke? Why
Look
shouldn't
at
they
in
revoke?
fact, the last time we saw what happened, and the police, see that policeman carrying gun and just killing somebody.
Mhm,
openly. Yes. You know, but these are things that we never hear the president say anything. I don't know whether he has done
He
that.
has not said a thing about
You
it.
understand? I don't
In
know
fact,
what happened. What's that
The
happened?
driver that brought me to work this morning was seriously complaining about that. How can things like this happen?
In
And the
Nigeria.
president will not one day
say anything.
say anything. He's only concerned about elections.
The governor of Delta State, who collects some billions of naira monthly on security votes, what has he done?
People revolt. Oh, let's just be ready for that revolt.
No, in fact, like I said, the governor of Delta State, the boy kill is from his place. What has he done?
Even the governor.
Yes. You see, we live in a system where everybody must be quiet. Daddy Chris, be quiet. I'm quiet. Oh. And that's why I went off the scene. Because I cannot see it and keep quiet. That's why it's good for me not to come out here at all.
Mm.
It's difficult to see this wrong. I always say, when you get used to being treated well, you can't go back to bullshit. What is going on in Nigeria is unacceptable, and we need to do something about it. The hope is young people like you, not us.
Yes.
And I really want to say it. Young people, you are the people that can change the country. You did it with this obedient movement. You just need to reinforce it. You understand? And you know, the day Peter Obi will start to misbehave, the same young people will revolt. We want obedient movement, not even just for Peter alone. You understand? A movement where young people say no.
Yes. We're not doing obedient movement. We are doing revolution for Nigeria.
Yes, exactly. And it's going to be clear. Even when you're doing it, we say, no, not you, sir. We're not doing it for Peter. We're doing it for tomorrow. And young people should know that your tomorrow. Listen, most of us, let me say this, Omar, and it's on a very sad note. Many of us, in another 40 years, we are no more.
True.
But that's when you people will really start your life. When you be at your old age. You don't want to see this kind of country then. Because the world is moving fast. Like I said, in the UK now, it's driverless car. Nobody drives you. You jump into the car takes you to where you're going. That's where the world is going. Nigeria is going behind. We are still thinking of how to ring election.
A lot of people are losing their jobs. AI is taking over.
We cannot continue on this way. And we need sometimes, let me say this. The importance of a good leader cannot be overemphasized.
Yes.
If Moses didn't come up, the children of Israel foresee the Egypt. They were there for how many years? They remained there until Moses said, let's go. We just need somebody who will tell us, let's go. Unfortunately, not this set of leaders. They are comfortable.
And that's why you see all of us, we feel like Obi is closest to that Moses.
Yeah,
he may not be the Moses, but he's close to it.
Yes,
that's why you see all of us following him behind, right?
And that's why everybody is fighting for that. And I think so many people of us are fighting for that. Of course, those who are benefiting from the system who want it, and don't blame them. If I am in the system now and I'm making money, why would I want it to change?
Who would it cost Tinubu now and say, okay, Nigerians, even if he wants to prove us wrong, all this is cabinet and say, how do you know whether Obi will come and do it? Give us a chance. Prove us wrong now. Give Obi a chance. Step down and say, okay, for the benefit of the country, of the good of the people, let us step down. Let Obi that you people want. Let him come and work.
Where they presented that one?
Prove us wrong now. Oh, the money they ate is
it's not possible, but I wish something like that can happen.
Yes. No, let's not say it's not possible. We want them to step down. That's what we're asking.
I was saying something about negotiation yesterday. Don't worry. What do we go do? We will send one. Now God go help us send one fine girl go meet Tinubu for bedroom. That's what they did wrong. That's what God did in the past. So we will pray to God. Those of them when they go church, they don't know how God they work.
When you know what to do Abacha, you not go follow. Daddy, please.
Don't worry, when they reach that side, they don't defeat they defeat that one. Don't worry, every great man in the Bible will know what he fed them. So if God won't help us, you know what to do. You go send one apple, go meet him. You know, tell him say, Baba, not merely to kill him. Because when God did it in the Bible, he sent Ruth and think Esther. There was marriage, there was this thing. So you can have peace. We pray that happens soon. Amen. Young people, thank you very much for today. I wanted Omar to give us, it would be unfair not to talk about that one finally. We give this show another 7 minutes. Omar, let's have the trending news. And I think it's very important to hear what your people are saying. Let's have a demo Shumule and hear what he say about what is going on in South Africa. That will be from Omar. And we'll hear Omar and then we'll close the show. Thank you.
The DSTV, which is also a South Africa company that is cutting away millions of dollars, even abusing, resorting to practices that will not even be accepted in South Africa. I don't want this Senate to be shedding tears, to sympathize with those who have died. We didn't come here to shed tears, and I'm not going to shed tears. If you hit me, I hit you. I think it is appropriate in diplomacy. It's an economic struggle. What the black South Africans are saying is that Nigerians are taking their jobs. Okay, Nigerians, come home. I take over the job of MTN. Nigerians, come home. I take over the job of DSTV. When we hit back, the president of South Africa will not only talk, he will go on his knees to recognize that Nigerians cannot be intimidated, and we do not condone any one life being lost. If a crime has been committed under South African law, they have the right to bring any sort of person to justice. But to kill our people as if we are helpless, we are not. By the time we turn in the economy hardship, we withdraw.
The actual man.
Shomole himself. Oh, tell Baba. You see what I like?
Daddy Chris,
Yes.
there is no two ways about this. Now, let's ask ourselves the question that what are the strategies that other countries use in withdrawing their citizens that have been killed in other countries? Like the likes of Trump and the other presidents in the world today. What are the strategies those countries use to withdraw their citizens? Why is it that these our leaders, when it comes to when they should act, they go by the corner, and then, okay, do they know how much MTN and DSTV, how impactful these two networks have been helpful to Nigerians? Now they're talking about withdrawing it. Why can't they act directly? Why are they withdrawing things that have given people employment? Okay, if they say our people should come home to come and work, what are the necessary things that they have put in place for those people that are coming home to come and work? What is the necessary this thing that they have put in place for MT to take over MTN and DSTV? DSTV is the biggest, sir. So these are the questions we need to ask ourselves. I don't think it is the best decision for us.
No, I agree with the show about. Sorry, you know,
I
was in a flight with a South African guy.
MTN.
I think it was years back. I was flying Arik Air, and this South African guy said to me that they make more money, that MTN make more money in Nigeria than the whole of Africa put together. Let me use the word. They make more money in Nigeria than the whole of Africa.
Join them. We're enjoying their network.
And if they kill us in South Africa for coming to them, I remember the struggle. You guys were young. You were not born. We were all going on the street to campaign. Apartheid must go. South Africa must be free. Nigerians contributed money to free South Africa. Mm-hmm. That they're treating us like this is sad. Nigerians will always travel from one place to the other. Like the man said, if they commit a crime, prosecute them. But just killing them barbaric, like I send you guys, I couldn't share that video on this platform. What they did to those two women is unacceptable. Even the West, no matter how they complain, they won't dare that. And if the South African government does not react, they need to get the feeling from the government of Nigeria. What they're saying is diplomacy. Ban all South African companies until they start to behave, until they are civilized, to do the needful, to say to their people, no.
Has our president reacted to it? What has he said?
At least Ochimole has reacted.
Is it not when our president calls their own? Is it not supposed to be a diplomatic relationship between
exactly? And that is where that fine girl, that Ojuku wife, when he find pass anything, now in office with this. Bianca is supposed to arranging to bring our people home. No, but the situation in South Africa is sad.
Honestly, it is.
They believe that Nigerian men, Nigerian guys, they spend for women. Now, not they value us. All these now women, now not they value us. We they spend. So when South African women follow us, we don't spend them, give them that lifestyle. They're not going to follow their men again. That's one of the problems they're going through.
Their men are jobless. Would anyone
our men are? How do we get job there when their own people are jobless?
We're productive. We go there. When our men go there, they use the little they have to increase. To make
Why are they not increasing in their own land?
That is the point. They cannot. They are lazy. When Nigeria started,
now the Nigerian men are there taking over their job.
They were blaming the white people for their problems at first. Now it is Nigerians they are blaming. They said the white people took jobs from them. This, that. Then when the Nigerians okay, yeah,
maybe we need to send that message to South Africans. Now I'm really angry with them. First, you said the white people were your problem. Now it's Africans that are your problem.
Those people say, is it not another
lazy
country?
cow.
The kind of drugs that the youth are taking in that country, they are not normal. They are not okay.
Daddy Chris, I personally feel that it is because these people know that we don't have any active government. That's why they are treating our people like this. Because even Ghana has started too. It's not just South Africa. Ghana,
I know,
Ghanaians
I
are
agree.
dividing Nigerians too
The
already.
insult is just too much.
They know that we don't have any competent government that will deliver, that will come and help our people.
That was,
That's why
yeah,
they're
it's
treating
true.
us like
It's
this.
true.
Can they treat
What
the US?
what Ghana is doing now is wrong.
Yes.
I know we did it to them in the past. You see that thing, the Ghana must go. We don't drive them go before in those days. Oh. And we first send Ghana go home. Oh. The economy of Nigeria in those days, you know what the Ghana job they do? And the Obiama, the poko. When I grew up, that's what Ghana did in Nigeria. They did buy all the labor job. If any guy follow Ghana, I say, in Ghana you follow. But today now in Ghana they don't run. We are not in Ghana. We don't even have schools. Maybe we should ask our government what they are doing that is making us to run away.
Honestly.
A country that is so rich, so blessed. Ghana does not have the oil we have.
They should withdraw the only active network that is helping Nigerians.
We don't need it. We will get another one. All the things where they do that. We will get. Thank God we still have a glow. If they don't behave, we don't need their network.
Daddy Chris, you're not in Nigeria. If you come to Nigeria, you will not want to.
Are you saying that we cannot get
if you
good
send
network? We
clothes,
will get.
go to this roadside to go and buy something. They will not come back.
You will sleep and wake up.
You sleep and wake up and say, where is this thing I have said since? It does not come.
No, you are right, Oma. I said NTA is there. Look at NTA. Nothing happened to NTA. They couldn't do what this South African station is doing. NTA have more facilities than them. NTA is sleeping. Now they're on office day. When I let me say hello to them.
Hello,
NTA. Okay. I tell them somebody they can't carry these two women when I give them. They let them
when my DSTV expires. I see NTA for one day and then for a few minutes. Because I don't see NTA until my DSTV subscription expires. You know? So it's unfortunate.
Anyway, young ladies, thank you very much for today. And I'm going to let you guys do your own thing. I'll let you guys finish your show in your own way. Thank you for having me. You're not going to have me like this all the time, but I'm happy to be with you whenever I'm free. It's a pleasure, Nigerians, to always talk to you about this. But let me talk about today. Now, today is a very touchy topic for me, where I talk about how we copy and paste in a beautiful land called Nigeria. In fact, almost all Africa. Like I said, all knowledge is useful, all religion is useful, everything we do, but it must be adapted to our own. We can make it our own. You understand? You cannot copy and just use it as it is. You don't make it your own. Unfortunately, we have not made it our own. We refuse to understand the meaning of democracy. We refuse to understand the meaning of education. Even culture, our culture has been taken away from us. I don't know where it is practiced now. If I want to marry any wife now, they say make I go do the African one. Come go do the Oyibo own. What is Oyibo own? I don't understand. The only culture recognized by God is the one when your father and your mother will give your daughter to the husband. That is the culture recognized by God, not the church. In fact, we have so many things wrong, and it's going to be difficult to walk back. But hopefully, people like them, Oma and Mary, will be able to interpret it to make it our own. Now, what I keep saying, why can't we bring in some element of our own into this modern system so that it becomes our own? Oyibo can't even learn from us. As something I said to them at the Uni Abuja in the summit, and I told them that, do you know that if we do this, they will come and learn from us? Now, people are learning Nollywood, though. It's a career. People in the West, they're trying to know how Nollywood got to where it is. Because now we did it, we do it with some confidence. We don't need to make it better and begin to tell them this is how we do it. No, I always say three things: the right way of doing it, the wrong way of doing it, and the way we do it. How can it be right or wrong? No, I don't want to follow the right way. I don't want to wrong. I want to follow the way that I want to do it. Because I know mine will be better. Mine will suit me better. Your own is your maybe I don't know if you talk this one. Everybody know I tell they sleep with the wife. Nobody way they sleep with your own, nobody I go sleep with my own. Make I end the matter. This woman won't sit up now. They won't they uncomfortable when I talk to them. That's why I'm gonna jump out. Okay. Thank you very much, young woman. I leave you Mary and Oma to end the show. Thank you very much. Bye for now.
The things that decrease. Oh my God! But this South African matter, I think the same thing you say. That's what other people are saying actually, because you cannot say you want to remove MTN. In fact, sorry, MTN. The people that own the MTN are not the ones
They're
killing.
not the ones killing.
You understand?
Why do they find
Or
every
the
opportunity to
DSTV.
deprive the youth of Nigeria?
You are not
what they are
saying you
enjoying?
want to stop the thing in a way that it can be
Yes.
stopped. You are trying to stop.
Find your own strategy to stop it.
Do you know
Don't
that
come
there are
and
still
withdraw.
Nigerian people that are doing business there? It's not everybody that they are killing. There are still Nigerian people that are doing business there. I understand that he's trying to, maybe his own way of thinking he wants to solve the situation is wrong. He's doing it in a wrong way.
They are doing
That's
it.
the
They always do. They should go and learn how other countries do it. And they should not withdraw MTN and DSTV.
And we should start making noise, because I feel like, sorry, they are making noise. All this one they're doing on the media is not, no action. How many of them have gone there as a leader?
By the way, Mary, did you hear that Baby Nigeria is coming back?
To come and distract us.
Season 11. I am a big fan of Baby Nigeria. I
Come on, we have a lot of tackling issues.
I cannot
to focus on in this country,
my dear.
Please, and again, as you're watching Baby Nigeria, please don't forget to make sure you have your voters card. That you go and voting the person that you think that is supposed to make Nigeria, because there's a kind of leader we will have with this situation of South Africa. By now, you hear that the person has flew to the country. You will not sit in the Senate and be making videos and be talking. These videos they are doing now,
they just like making noise.
You get no, this is not a time for noise. Let there be action. Do the needful and see how you can bring a positive change.
Help their people.
These people are running away from the country because of how the country is.
Did you see the video of that woman that the priest sent me that video yesterday?
Okay.
With the woman that was pleading to the president that they've not heard from him. That what is going on, that they are killing their people, that the lots of people want to come home, but they don't know how to come home.
You know the painful part. So
the question is, what has our president done to bring his
foreign
people back?
Countries, though. Our fellow African countries are chasing us away. African country. As if maybe ours is not the worst. Nigeria, as
because they know that our leadership is.
I know our media don't hide anything from. Every situation of the country is everywhere in the media. Everything that happens to us in this country is everywhere. We don't even try to filter anything. It's there. A lot of insults. So I don't know. At the end of the day, it still boils down to the fact that we need good leadership. We really need
active leadership.
Yeah. Okay, viewers, this would be a good place to wrap up the show. Just like I said yesterday, SRTV is back. We'll still do this again tomorrow. Please don't forget to tell a friend about SRTV. Share our show, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll bring to you a lot of amazing content. Thank you, Omar, for being on the show. See you tomorrow. Bye. I remain your girl, Mary Bag. Bye.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife.